Ah, that's why. Ah, let's look at some of these potential earnings winners as well. Okay, HIMS. I was looking at that. TMDX, CLSK, right? That's up because of Bitcoin. ADN. Cameron, good morning, buddy. And we got Lowe's, AMT, WD. We got a lot of. All right, did I kill that little bug? There's a little fly here. We got a lot of earnings winners. Interesting. ADN had a big day yesterday. It's following through even more today, 14%. Penny stock. ARBK. ARBK. Okay, it's also Bitcoin related. It looks kind of weak compared to other stocks, though, even though it's doing great today. Snail Inc. No. Wow. $1 billion BitF. Yeah, that ought to be up. MSTR. Mara. That's the one I missed, didn't I? Let me see. Riot. MSTR. Coin. I have one other one too. Riot. MSTR. Coin. Oh, CLSK. Yeah, I missed Mara. I wanted to be in Mara also yesterday. Anyway, Mara's up good on the whole Bitcoin move. Mara, Kava. Restaurant. Oh, okay. What is this? ER? Yeah. Kava up on after hours ER release. Not a very hot stock. Doesn't trade enough options really. Good morning, guys. Kava. 4.3% ADR. It's on our hot list. Yeah. Yeah, if this goes green today, that's a could cause a pivot breakout at 56.40. The next breakout's at 58. Size of the move per day is $2.21 on a non-catalyst day. Kind of a recent IPO, not even a year old. Kava, what is it? What restaurants does it run? Huh. Okay. All right. Does anybody know any more about that one? Do a little research real quick because anyway, today's earnings were good, and it's looking like it's going to do an all-time high breakout domino effect in the next few days. Mediterranean food like Chipotle. Oh, is this that store I've seen probably my whole fucking life, like for the last 20 years in like food courts in malls? Like I can kind of see the visual of their name Kava. No, it's not? Okay. So it's a little more special than that. All right, good, good, good. Thanks for clearing that up instantly. Kava. What are you, Kava? Kava, restaurant chain. So it's literally called Kava. Okay. It's not a holding company and like holding a couple of fast food chains. It is Kava. Zoe's Kitchen. The public it purchased Zoe's Kitchen, founded 13 years ago. Kava Metze, founded in Maryland. Okay, interesting. Well, anyway, all right. So they had an IPO a year ago at about $48, or let's just call it 50. No, it was $48, and for about a year now, it's well, it tried to go on a run, and then Fell back down to about 30. Stayed there for a month or two. Yeah, exactly. And I will. And since the bull run, it has been on a run. Was at 50 yesterday-ish, and is up percent in pre-market, and it has a decent ADR, 4.3%. It's tradable. The only problem is, does it have options enough that I can get a PCS? Probably not. This might be something you have to get shares on. Kava. Okay, I'm gonna have to check Market Chameleon. Okay, I've pulled up Kava, and I'm looking for um, options volume. Option volume. There we go. Volume 14,000. That's plenty. Wonder why it doesn't come up on my screener. Option chain, time and sales, open niche, historical chart. Okay, check out Lyft while we're talking about it. But Kava is a ER 1 minute opening range breakout type of setup. Never look back. Okay, current premium, historical premium, risk, time spreads, vertical spreads, custom spreads. Wow, all right. All right, Kava, yeah. Can be a little bit thin on the volume, but that's one. All right, moving down the list, Kava, ZM. Oh, wait, you said Lyft. Let's just take a look at Lyft. I'm not seeing anything special about Lyft. We are in Lyft since it's Catalyst Day about a week and a half ago. No, there's nothing really special about Lyft going on today, other than we're still good on it. I have a PCS on it that I got in back on Catalyst Day. It's hanging in there. All right, ZM. Oh yeah, Zoom. Um, yeah, this is one choppy stock of the last like 6 months, almost 80. It's been in this area for like a year now, between 60 and 80. Yeah, I wouldn't be excited about that right there. Hut and Wolf are up on Bitcoin. Bitcoin's moved GRTX. No. Why did that just move? That's strange. And now it's not even on my chart. Okay, ELWS. ELWS, no. What I want to get back to is all the earnings releases. Okay, good. But let's continue going to GRTX SMX LI. Like I said yesterday, LI was an interesting, possibly entry, but probably was going to bleed out. I don't think it did bleed out. It held up. So, well, I could take a quick look at it. SMX, no. LI. And this morning it's up 5% or 10% more on yesterday's Catalyst. Oh, yeah. LI had a great day yesterday. Did you get it? LI? We were talking about it in pre-market, and it was kind of our primary target. SMXLI, Hive, Cipher, those are Bitcoin related and doing great. IREN, CDXS, IREN, 700 mil. No, CDXS. Okay, we've got 17 minutes till the market opens. AIRE is possibly up even more. Cameron, did you show that you had some of that? AIRE, I think in your poster gains. CDXS. Okay, that was earnings. ADR on that 7.5%. This really solidifies coming out of the base, though it's penny stock. This is something. 7.4% ADR normally, and right at pivot breakout and catalyst. So that's exactly what we look for. So the price on this is really nice because it could go to $5 in a week. It's at 340, so that'd be a lot of appreciation. It's coming up and over and bouncing out off of the 200 moving average, which is shown it to be in a downtrend since the end of 2021. So it's finally coming up off the bottom, and the earnings release, I guess, has just reflected something good. It's up in pre-market. It's a bit thinly traded. So I'd keep the risk low on this, the exposure risk low on this. But it could be something that goes on a nice run for the next month. CDXS. Okay, and then coin, yeah. Coin, IREN, BKKT, BTBT, SDIG, PanW. So this is the Nancy Pelosi stock. Yeah, we've been following PanW for the longest time. But yeah, it had a huge fall recently. Yesterday was revealed that Nancy Pelosi had bought 1 year leave on it in her recent filings. Who knows what that was, and if she's already acted on them in the next filings, it'll show she's gotten rid of them. I don't know, but anyway, yesterday I think because of that information, it popped some, and it's attempting to fill the gap. It's filling the gap pretty fast. Like that's a fast reclaim coming up the right side. So there is something there on PanW, possibly fast reclaim going on that you could get in on. By the time it's completely shown that it did a fast reclaim, it'll be too late. So the time in order for you to risk things on these is when they're not where you're dumbfounded yet. Like you're not astounded, you're not blown away. Best times to get in are the boring moments, right? And you want to be in already and taking profits during the exciting times. So that's a little bit of a mind shift you have to get used to in trading over time, because you're probably so used to people going, "Holy shit, this stock is going out of fucking control," and then you get on in the middle or the end of the move. No, no, no. Um, you might have to pick a different strategy and screening criteria, but you want to try to find stocks that are setting up and are kind of fairly boring at the moment. And then you can see that they have the potential and they're setting up, and then you get like a sneak entry or a cheat entry or a breakout entry. All right, that's the list of gap ups. Now, what's going on with AIRE? We talked about it yesterday. I think I alerted it. AIRE. My internet apparently. Okay, it's up another 10% this morning. Let's take a look at what Lowe's did for earnings. Okay, Lowe's is down 2%. AMT, not much of a change. W Day. Down 4%. That's a little bit better. We're looking for anything that's kind of big moves. AEP. I doubt this has moved much. 2%. Oki. ONEC. And we looked at Zoom. Smuckers. What were we supposed to see on Lyft, Kim? Let's see. Unity. Expect this should have moved some. Oh yeah, there's a 13% move on Unity to the downside. Okay, we'll be watching Unity for a never look back trade, depending on which way it moves. It's 13% down, and off of the 1 minute or the 5 minute or the first 30 minutes of price action, if it is reclaiming, if it's filling the gap, then you would get a put credit spread. But what we expect here potentially is for it to be selling off. So then there's a possible never look back call credit spread you could get in on Unity. So we'll be watching that. RJ, good morning. Unity AES. Gotcha. Okay. Just looking at the big pullback yesterday. There wasn't that big of a pullback yesterday. The big pullback was like a week ago. Let me see here. Lift. Are we looking at the same stock? Do you mean Uber? There was not. Yesterday was kind of a doji day. In fact, it was probably the smallest candle in the last 8 trading days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe you mean the big pullback overall in general. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the last 6 trading days. And yeah, that is true. But it does seem to have started to slow down. And so that can be good. I suppose that maybe that's what you're talking about, that we could get an entry signal off of that. I'm already in a put credit spread on it, so I'm already in. I'm already in. But perhaps there could be an entry signal on that, yes, if it gets over 1630. Lift APLS. What I'm doing right now is I'm looking at all the earnings releases. I already looked at all the gap ups. Now I'm looking at all the earning releases, and with that, we even found one that's gapped down, Unity. Looks like it started at 26.78. It's now at 29 and kind of wanting to fill the gap. And we're looking to get either a put credit spread or a call credit spread on Unity. It's going to do one or the other. APLS moved only 3%. NCLH, that's Norwegian, up 10%. That's very interesting and exciting for a 3.6% ADR cruise line stock. I'd say that's a good result. NCLH would be looking to get long on that if it goes long for a swing trade, and that'd be PCS would be the best way to play that in case your timing's off. Macy's, no, neither here nor there. RVMD, Jax, I looked at it first thing in the morning. First thing I looked at. I'll take another look at it. I think it just wasn't looking like very strong. Maybe I'm wrong. I'll double check. RVMD, no. Jax, check it. That was the very first thing I looked at this morning. Okay, yeah. Therapeutics maintained at outperformed by Wedbush. Jax is breaking pre-market highs right now. That's a potential signal. With prior pivot low at like 33, so stopped 33 as a day trade, pretty much only. You wanted to be in on this catalyst day that moved over 200, moving average, and a prior pivot, bottom reversing and confirming that something strong is happening around $12. Since then, it went to $18 in just 3 days. So the entry on Jax would have really been on at $12 a couple of days ago. Now, yeah, insane. It's up 150% pre-market. Could be a day trade. It'd be kind of crazy to get in here on a swing trade, but could be a day trade. Jax 4. Okay, we'll keep that up for day traders. Janks. 4, no. Pergo. 1.8% ADR, although it is down 8%, but yeah, not sure exactly what to do with that one. Hims I already looked at. AOR. ACHR. Archer Aviation. Archer. It's pulling it up. Okay, there we go. Minus 3%. Nope. Go to. Nope. Par. No. ARCT. ARQT. Arcutis Biotherapeutics. Pull it up now. Up 9% on ER. Quite the bottom moving. Oh my goodness, this is quite the mover recently. Let's see if it's Holy Grail. Okay, it could be. It's got a Holy Grail-like movement. This move right here could Holy Grail it. Let's see. Yeah, 112%. And then it looks like only a, well, I'll measure it. I'm going to say 35% pullback. Like about 37% pullback. That's Holy Grail, yeah. ARQT, Holy Grailing, and then it looks like on earnings today is up 9%. It has a 13% ADR. It came from $1. It's now at $10 and plus. And this could be one of the best looking opportunities in here. ARQT. So we actually have quite a few opportunities here. Kava, Unity, ARQT, Norwegian Cruise Lines, and then Janks to day trade. But Unity, Kava, Norwegian, and ARQT are good Catalyst Day PCS or CCS trades, mostly PCS or just longs, however you want to play it. ARCQ, okay. Excuse me, ESPR. We have just 2 minutes before the market opens. The market's doing just fine. Tomorrow's the big day. ESPR's neither here nor there. Canaan Holdings. Semiconductors. Also neither here nor there. IRI Robot. IRBT. Dead Cat Bouncing, 8% on ER. And finally, FGen. And that covers all ERs we're interested in. Okay, boom. That's it. We're ready. 2 minutes to the open. And we'll be getting in some of these names. And my internet will be wonky, so you need to know what to do by yourself. Those are the names. NCLH, Kava, U, Jax, ARQT, and you look for the 1 minute breakout. You're going to go long. We're looking for longs on Kava, NCLH, ARQT, and you're going to be doing the 1 minute breakout or the 5 minute dip buy as a fallback plan. And then you can either do that with shares, with stop at lower of the day, or a PCS. And then Unity, we're going to get either or, but it's looking like a PCS and it's going to gap fill. But we'll get the real feeling for it after the open. There's a line in Citizen Kane by a banker, an old banker, and he says, it's no trick to make a lot of money if all you want in life is to make a lot of money. Yeah, wise words. And then he goes on to talk about how he missed life, basically, but was rich. So make sure you balance out. Have the balance. 20 cents till the market opens. And by the way, that's how he talked. That was an impression. I think it was Joseph Cotton, but no, it wasn't Joseph Cotton. It was somebody else, but one of Orson Welles' buddies. Here we go. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. I'm looking to get in these stocks. Let's see what moves. Norwegian being bought right off of the open. Let's give it 1 minute. The market selling off a little right off of the open. Norwegian looking pretty strong. I'll probably get ready for that one. We got alerts on ESPR. No, I don't really need that alert. NKTX, maybe I'd like to take a look at that. The 1 minute's happening right now, so if you see something signaling, please let us know. Yeah, NKTX breakout positive. That's an entry on NKTX. We like this one, almost 9% ADR. That's a cheat entry on pullback on this mother of all movers. Incredible. All right, we've been waiting for that alert to trigger for a while. Boom, it's starting to go up right now as we speak. NKTX. Stop at 925. NKTX. Let's see if I can get a put credit spread or if the liquidity on these options is good enough. No, the liquidity is just not good enough. NKTX could be good for shares. So I'll have some here. What? That's not right. Let's see. Yeah, all right. Next is NCLH is just triggering right now. NCLH, that's an entry on NCLH. Unity may very well be a call credit spread here. I'm going to give it 5 minutes. But NCLH, that's an entry signal long. I'm going PCS on it. Something like 17. 1716. Maybe even the 1715 because I have a number of contracts I can get. All right. Getting 25% return. No, even better than that. 33% return. This is really excellent. On NCLH, put credit spread 1715. I will get 6 or 7 of those contracts. There we go for my allocation. Probably going to get filled. No? All right. It was a pretty good return. Probably going to have to bring my price down. Yes. Was a little too good to be true. But I'm still going to be a little aggressive. Let's try to get 45. There we go. And that was for, what am I even getting right now? I think I bought the wrong damn, what is that? Oh no, hold on. What did I just buy? It typed it in wrong. Oh no, that was NCLH. Good. Phew. All right. So NCLH is taken care of. I'm in NCLH. There it is, Unity with the call credit spread as expected. You should get like the 29.50 if they have it, the 30. So we will get the 30 call credit spread. Sell, buy. Ooh, the options are kind of funky. Kind of funky, although they are offering a 50% return. The pricing's not super good on that. Okay, wait, hang on. Did I go 30? Yeah, 30, 31. The open interests, a bit low. I'm still going to go for it. But I might go 30, 35. Because I need a larger position. And the 35s, yeah, they have some liquidity. Okay, I'm going to get 3 of those. 30.35 call credit spread. Selling the call credit spread, 30.35 on Unity. And it looks like I have to chase for a moment here. I'm not getting a fill at the price of 120. Let's try 112 since it's asking for 109. There we go. Actually, I got 121 on one and then 112 on the other. So I got a mix. Good. Okay, I'm in Unity, call credit spread. I'm in NKTX, share. I'm in NCLH, put credit spread. Kava, what do you want to do, Kava? Jax is failing out. Kind of what I expected. It didn't look too great. Really extended. Kava, let's take a look at this Kava here. It has a lot of potential, I'll tell you that. And I would go like 53 if they have it. Let's see, 53 PCS. Otherwise, shares stop at low of the day. It hasn't triggered a 5-minute dip buy, has it? The 1-minute triggered. The 1-minute triggered at 54.30. So that's an entry on 1-minute basis, which has not failed out. So that's a good sign. Kava, put credit spread. I'm getting in. Nice thing about those put credit spreads is you can be late to the party. It's still okay. All right, I'm selling 19th of. By the way, I'm going 19th of April on all these. 52 days to expiration. Selling the 50, buying the 45. That's a nice one. 115 divided by 385. Getting 30% ROI, ROC on something that's 27 delta. That's excellent. I'll get 3 of those. It's nice to have things to get into. I mean, we got to reallocate funds from what we liquidated on Friday at 21 DTE. So there we go. I am in Kava. I am in NCLH. I am in Unity. I'm not in ARC-T yet. Don't think I'm really convinced on ARC-T. But Unity is looking bad. So we call credit spread on that one. Looks like value stocks and the Dow are moving down. Some defensives. What is going on here? And then growth stocks are moving sideways. All right, this is a very strange mix. There's a very strange dynamic moving, going on in the market. What is going on here? Let's see. SPY VS down, SPY G sideways. SP 500 growth going sideways, SP 500 value going down. How about utilities? Utilities sideways, so defensives. Healthcare, I mean, they opened down, but they're basically going sideways. I'm always concerned with how are things moving from their open. That's more important for a trader than how are they moving since yesterday. Because if something's opening down but moving up, that's, it's kind of something to pay attention to, the fact that it's moving up, not that it's down since yesterday. All right, now looking at our hot lists, what do we got? Right off of the open, we've got, let's sort our, not our typical hot list here. YCRM, that's a Chinese ice cream company. YCRM, too thinly traded. All right. CLSK, I mean, our Bitcoin stocks are up good. I gotta take a quick look at this SMCI. I am long SMCI, and it's not really holding up. I believe I'm gonna put an order in to try to get out of that, just because I just don't need the headache. I can relocate. Hmm, it's prices all over the place. I would just wouldn't mind getting any kind of fill on that to get out of it. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I know. I don't know. It's gonna be hard to fill. Well, anyway, the order's out there, sitting there. CLSK, TMDX, right? Nah, and it's falling off of the open. Okay, Duolingo on our larger hot list. Duolingo. Ah, it has earnings tomorrow after hours, so there's not much you can do with it right now except watch. DraftKings, supposedly strongly moving off of the open here. Hmm. Not much of an entry. I mean, there's a pullback. If you wanted entry on DraftKings, it's like almost, it's not even over Gamma yet. So Gamma's an amazing moving average, and it's kind of like FWAP is for day traders, Gamma is for swing traders. But I don't know. I think I'm the only one on earth using it, and it's incredible though. VRT Carvana. I believe we're in Carvana. Yeah, we are in Carvana on a put credit spread, and that's appreciating on a daily basis. Well, I'm going to have to chase a little bit to get out of this SMCI, I think. Raising my buyback price. All right, I think I just got filled. So, well, rest in peace, SMCI position. ALB, 4.5% ADR. Albemarle Corporation, which does chemicals for consumer electronics, petroleum, refining, utilities, packaging, etc. Okay, so they're a chemical company, but with a 4.5% ADR. That's kind of untypical. Coming off the bottom with above average volume projected, but not above any typical above average day in the last recent amount of time. So it's not having a special day of any kind. Keep going down the list here. APP, we're already in it. How's it doing? Yeah, APP is continuing to go to the upside. That's good. Palantir, we're already in it. And it's going up. LFMD. There's so many interesting and good stocks out there right now. Of course, Bitcoin doing well. So Hood, SoFi, Square, um, BitF, Wolf, Hut, Mara, Riot, MSTR, all the Bitcoin stocks. I'm sure I've missed some. Having a good day. But we got in them yesterday, and that's important. Yeah, JAX, PYXS on the mids. Almost Holy Grail. Let's see. Holy Grail back there, but no, too much of a pullback, though it was momentary. So it's kind of like B class Holy Grail, PYXS, uh, penny stock dollar, now at $6. You may want to pay attention to it a little bit. Try to find some kind of entry. Today's it's already flown. It's already flying. VFS. Morikawa, MSTR, Ambi. No, VFS is not an entry. Ambi. Did you guys get in anything? Elf doing well today. We'll take a look at that. XPEV Neo. XPEV. Neo. No. Elf. Yeah. Elf is at the top of an extended push, which reminds me to take a look at ANF, Abercrombie and Fitch. We are in. Am I in ANF? I might have sold recently, and although it'd be fairly hard to get in Elf right now because it's so extended. As a put credit spread, you absolutely could. You could get a late entry, but be it known that any pullback is going to put that put credit spread under some stress. But that's fine. But like you could get the put credit spread around 170 here, because that's an area it looks like it's going to be heavily guarded from penetrating, and it might bounce off of and keep your put credit spread nicely supported. So when you don't have the timing right on something that you wish you got, the credit spreads can be the great way to solve that problem of timing. CLSK, Morikawa, MSTR, AMB, GRTX, Coin, SMMT. That's one we haven't checked. Nah. The 4Cs. Oh, how's Pan W doing? Let's see. Nah, it's not really continuing. RCL's up a little bit on sympathetic movement from Norwegian. Macy's we already looked at. Wolf, Bitcoin related. Wolf, Riot, BitF, all those are doing great. ALPN already looked at. GCT. Giga Cloud Technology, 14% ADR since $11, $9 Catalyst. It is now at $35, and it is running strong. It's up 581% in the last year, 245% of which were in the last 3 months, half of which. So, compound that out, that's 1,000% in a year. It's up 316% in 78 days. 316% in 78 days. GCT. And if you're looking for an entry, now is an entry. You had an entry also 4 days ago. But even that one was not quite as confirmed as today right now. GCT, that's an entry with a little bit of a domino effect and arming up in 2 or 3 weeks. So there could be lots of reasons for price to appreciate GCT. I'm going to just double check the options on that because that's a bit vertical for me, shares wise. We'd be looking at, be hoping for something like the 30. Yeah, there's the 30 at 27 delta. And the options are fairly okay. Not too bad. I think I will get some. 30.25. Right there, option spread on GCT. I'll go ahead and take some. All right, I get 3 of those spreads. There we go. GCT. And like I showed you before, what I do is I draw a line from entry to the expiration date and break-even price, which for me is 27:30, April 19. Look at how great the break-even line is on that. So nice. Templated out, put credit spread. Very nice. And I just have to remember, but I have things that help me do that to get out before earnings on the 15th of March. But that gives me just a little bit over two weeks of theta appreciation on this crazy stock. GCT going super well. Holly. Okay, Holly has earnings tomorrow, so we stay away from that for now. W, Wayfair, C4. What are you guys getting? Talk to me, people. C4, Lyft. And how's Lyft doing today? Yeah, so Lyft is creating that entry. And I might take that opportunity to add to my position, maybe. Let me take a look. It depends on if my position is already big. Jesus, I have a really small position on Lyft. Wow, how did that ever happen? Just a useless position. All right, it's time to put some more on Lyft. It was the late day pullback that interested me from yesterday. All right, wow, it sounds like you're looking at hourly charts. I don't know. Uh, Look at the daily charts, to pick things that you might be holding for many days. Because that's going to give you a much better impression of strength, weakness, flow, projection, where it's going to matter. All right, so yeah, still looking at the never look back 15. So I already have the 14. What if I sold the 1510? Let's see. That's almost useless. No, I'm gonna have to do the 1514. It's a little wide. I mean, it's a little narrow for the amount that I need to buy. 1513, I suppose. 45 divided by 155. 29% return, good. 155, so I'll buy 6. All right, bombs away. No fill, okay. It's really close though. Probably will get a fill in a moment here. I'm gonna leave it there. Randy says, hard to keep up. Your video is 5 by 20, 5 to 20 seconds behind your audio. Really? My voice? That's strange. Is anybody else having that issue? Are you noticing that? All right. Well, anyway, I'm fully located. No, Kim says no, that's. I don't. It Zoom should never do that. It should keep the audio and the video pretty in sync, but that can happen. I suppose it's choppy. Yeah, yeah. Because I'm also was trying to simulcast onto YouTube and all the other platforms. All right, you guys, let's move back into the group. Thank you very much. And tomorrow's big day on the market. So anyway, it looks like the Qs have dropped to yesterday's low and close. So no progress on the market, really sideways, continued sideways movement. Tomorrow's the big day. All right, see you back.